I'd like to read a poem by one of the greatest poets of our time, my dear friend Joel Nelson. He lives out in Alpine, a cowboy deluxe. This is a poem called The Men Who Ride No More. Bronc to breakfast calendars hang fading on the walls. There's a lost and aimless wandering through corridors and halls of slippered feet that shuffle on a waxed and polished floor, and vacant stares of emptiness from men who ride no more. Men who once rode proudly, men with long straight backs, men who covered hill and plain with steel-shod horses' tracks, now pass their idle days in rooms with numbers on the doors, with orderlies and nurses for the men who ride no more. Time was when spur rowels jingled, when boot heels bumped the floor, and dawns with hot black coffee and saddling up at 4. With feet in tapaderos and broncs between their knees, and silken neck scarves snapping as they turned into the breeze. From full-blown living legends true to riding for the brand, to the scarcely mediocre who could hardly make a hand, they would gather for the Brandons, for the shipping in the fall. Now it's walker, cane, and wheelchair in the antiseptic hall. And they all have their mementos on the table by their side, like a cracked and fading snapshot of a horse they used to ride, or standing with the wife beside a '37 Ford, a high-heeled boot hooked nonchalant on a muddy running board. Just instances frozen from the past that somehow give a clue to who and what they were before their riding days were through. Horseback men with horseback rules from horseback days of yore. Their one and only wish would be to somehow ride once more, to once more rope a soggy calf and drag it to the fire, to long trot for a day and to see no post or wire, to ride a morning circle, catch a fresh one out at noon, and trot him in when day was done to the rising of the moon. To put in one more horseback day and have just one more chance to ride home to a pretty wife and drive her to a dance, to take her hand and hold her close and waltz across the floor before the time to join the ranks of the men who ride no more.